Good afternoon, YouTube. You're up here in Overlord's kitchen, and let's see if you can guess what I got going on here. I have 3.5 pounds of deer. I have a bag of cherry chips. Now for the spoiler. Smokehouse jerky brine mix. I'm going to go ahead and that's the last part of the deer I didn't get cut up because I kind of burned out on working on that poor deer. So I saved me a couple of nice let's see, I'm not sure what you call this, but it's off of the upper part, the back. And it's where you'd be making T-bones, bone-in steaks, things like that. Really tender meat. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and I just pulled it out of the freezer. What was it? Last night, and left it in the fridge. So as you can see, it's still fairly firm, but it is starting to thaw out. So at this point, I am going to slice it up into some 1/4 inch thick chunks, and so I go with the grain. I'll probably split this, and then I'll cut this way. Actually, same on all these. I'll just take those, split them right through, and then 1/4 inch strips with the grain. Got me a stainless steel pan here, got her all cleaned out. Then I'm going to go ahead and drop them in there, put it back in the fridge, let it finish thawing, and then this evening before I head off to bed I'll make my brine and put my brine in there, stir it up really good. When I get up in the middle of the night to use the restroom, whatever, or I'll tell the wife to do the same thing, just go ahead and stir it around a little bit, and tomorrow morning we will start the smoking process. Oh man, I tell you what, having this meat slightly frozen sure makes it great for slicing jerky meat. I mean, look at that. That's a beauty. Yeah, sorry about the fact you guys had to wear glasses. I forgot I didn't have my hat on. Of course, I don't generally wear it in the house, but for you, I will. Anyway, got my meat all sliced up. I'm about to go ahead and put a lid on that. In fact, we'll go ahead and do that now. Put a lid on that. We're going to go ahead and put that in the fridge. I got 1 quart of water sitting in this bowl, because you don't want to use aluminum or anything like that. And this one packet actually does 2 quarts worth of water. Oh yeah, and frying up just a little bit of leftover pieces there for the dogs, because we don't feed our animals raw food. I know you can, and even their bones we go ahead and pre-cook those in the oven, but that'll just be a little taste tester for them. Anyway, what I'm doing is I'm heating up 1 cup of water. And yes, I know that's an aluminum pan, it's a Mega Light, but it won't be in there very long. So what I'm going to do is get that warm to where it's just starting to steam, and then I'm going to go ahead and dissolve my marinade in it. I will add it to this and then refrigerate it also until this evening. And then this evening I'll stir the concoction together and let it sit overnight. And first thing tomorrow morning we'll start smoking it. Oh yeah, and one more thing I didn't mention is, you know when you get a pizza, you get those little packets of red pepper? Well, we don't order too many pizzas. But we do like the red pepper. Something I like to do is add just a dash of that into the brine. Oh. Morning, YouTube. Okay, what I did is I went ahead and took the meat out of the brine, laid it on paper towels, and pat dried it. And what I'm doing now, I have it all laid out on the racks, and I'm letting it air dry. And to help do that, I placed a bowl under each of those so it gets good air around it. Yeah, the trays are pretty tightly packed. I almost had, hey, hush up back there. I almost had too much meat, but I do, you know, everybody knows that once you start smoking this meat, it shrinks. Well, I'm going to let this stuff glaze over a little bit and get the smoker fired up. Alrighty, I let it all glaze over, and boy, the dogs sure can smell it. Yeah, they're like, wow, what's that? Let it glaze over for about an hour, just air dry, and got my first batch of chips in there, starting to warm up. So I'm going to go ahead and slip this in, and then we'll get her all closed up. Alrighty, there we go. Got it in, got it all closed up. I do the hot smoking. That's why it's got cardboard boxes and a canning jar box on top, because I always do hot smoke instead of cold smoke. But anyway, it is now 10 to 9 in the morning. This should be done. Well, I'll restoke 3 rounds of the cherry chips, and then just let it heat smoke after that. So here in about an hour, hour and a half, I'll reload the tray, and I'll do that every hour, hour and a half until I get 3 rounds in, and then I'll just let it go. Alrighty then, I come down about 9 o'clock last night. I gave it a full 12 hours and turned it off, but I didn't take it out. So we're going to do that now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, buddy. Look at that. Deer jerky. Still nice and tender. I gotta say that looks good. Let's see how it tastes. That's the stuff, man. Alright, we'll take this up to the house, get it baked up, and refrigerate some of it, and maybe freeze a little bit of it. Oh, it's chewy and good. Alright, thanks for watching.